is already too late to remove Tinubu as president, Dr. Tokunbo Pierce reveals and gives reasons. Well, it is already late to remove Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president, according to PDP chief Tokunbo Pierce, a former Social Democratic candidate for governor in 2019. Recall that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is up for re-election, and his opponents are Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party and Atiku Abubakar of the PDP. Mr. Dr. Dokubo said that Tinubu has made several crucial appointments and that it would be challenging to remove him in an exclusive with the Sun newspaper. Well, is it a coincidence that our court, things are also going very slow? It's not a coincidence. It would have been very simple, in his opinion, if Tinubu had not been sworn in. You see, all this does not make sense. The court case, when did it start? I'm not sure it started before Tinubu was sworn in, because if it was, or at least if there were petitions being brought up, then why would the government and the system go ahead to, inaugurate him? And this is the reason, and I've, been saying for how many times, that it is very unrealistic for you to still be in court, right, for a case where the person you are trying to remove has been inaugurated, has made several appointments, has even removed subsidy. This person has, enacted big changes and policies, right? So it's not even... It just doesn't make sense for me at all. It just does not make sense. So for those in court or those thinking something good to come out of it, it's like you're really trying to play a dirty game with rules that are never going to be in your favor, but you're expecting that a positive outcome would, occur for you. It doesn't make sense. Well, according to him, how are you going to remove the president now? He has been given the highest honor of GCFR. He has appointed service chiefs. He's making appointments and performing duties. And he has already left the country to represent it. This is what I believe, that it is already too late. Fair enough. I mean, I already knew it was too late when he went to France representing Nigeria. And I'm like, are we serious? Do we not... are we blind? Let's look at the comments. That is why Nigeria refuses to be good, one commenter said. To do the right thing, how much do they pay you? I wonder how you run your family. It is never too late to catch a thief and retrieve back all he stole and return back to the rightful owner. I actually think Nigerians are very delusional. I think that's what it is. Because I'm not denying that we have to do the right thing. I'm not denying that upon practicing the wrong thing, we have to overemphasize what the right thing is, not to go too far. I think that, right? But it is delusional to believe that the process is going to work for you. It's completely delusional. So it's like, I believe we could spend our time finding solutions that are outside playing the game, right? If no one comes to you asking you and saying that they want to reprogram Nigeria as a country, if no one is coming to say, what is the vision? Let's bring down this constitution, then there's literally no hope. And I'm not being negative. I'm just trying to prioritize, say what the facts are, so we can spend our time actually discussing what solutions we could do. Right? We've seen ourselves. Does protest work? They do, but they're not effective. They just restate our stance. And protests work, and we only protest when we have gotten to a very high level of frustration. Right? as in when it is hitting everybody very badly, right? But I think if we're going to protest, we should protest for a lot of causes that don't directly affect us. That's what I personally think. Someone says here, Dr. Tokumbo, your opinion is purely stomach infrastructural. Interesting. Yes, obviously, people have who they support, and it is not wrong or far-fetched to assume that they're being paid, or, if they're loyal to who they're loyal to, then it is what it is. It can never be too late for a constitution to act when necessary. What is a constitution? You think the constitution is just one big book where all the laws are written? I don't get it. The leaders, if there are no leaders, if there are no people to enact the constitution is useless. That's what it is. So I think it's a whole other situation, because I know Nigerians mean very well internally and they do want Nigeria to do well. But trying to have a conversation and say that, mate, you are being delusional, like your heads are in the clouds, right? Not that it is not good to hope for the right or the best thing, but it just doesn't work that way. People, I think, don't forget to like and subscribe.